So this piano is out of tune. So the creativity. The piano, this is, I don't know, my friend Dietrich, we had lunch today, he's like, I'm up spazzing and shit with my hands, but, so the piano really, for me, is just meditation. I'm not that good at it. I just play it a couple times. I don't know what else I could play in here, but basically, when I play the piano, I don't know whose birthday. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. We played it heavy. Happy birthday to you. So I'm praying, right? And I think of a poem that comes, and the poem. So the poem is Everybody Wants to Create. That's sort of the name of the poem. And an instant comes, talking to my good friend Dietrich, my childhood friend since I've known him since probably I was 3 years old. And he tells me he went to a violin performance of a virtuoso. And he tells me about this virtuoso that blew him away. That this guy just shredded the violin. And in that moment, he's telling me there's a spark of the divine. So he's telling me when he heard the violin, there was a spark. Inspiration. He's telling me everything will be alright, he's saying. He's telling me in the violin performance, he heard something saying, don't worry. Everything's going to be alright now. About life and the unpredictability. And he said that's how he hears the divine. Through the violin. And he says the violin is an animated object, that it's alive. And so, when he's talking about the violin, he's glowing. That's his creativity. That's his heart. So his passion. That's his love. He loves the violin speaks to him. And he speaks to the violin in a performance, a dynamic, a dialogue with it. And so, I never knew much about the violin. You play the fucking thing. I love Boy Tinsley and shit. But he understands the language, the techniques. He's been playing in, I don't know, since he did Suzuki 5, 6 years old. And so, that's the language of creativity. So he hears this performance, blows him away, inspires him to play more, that he's probably never going to be a virtuoso, so he enjoys it. And he says he wants to play me Bach sometime. And so, in my hand, that's their dialogue that we talked today for about 2.5 hours, and it's just creativity and his ideas and my ideas and blending that together. So I see the divine in people's eyes when they create. They talk about creativity. A young woman comes into my office, depressed, abused, can't find her way in the world, doesn't know what she wants to do. She talks about Keats. And Keats, she becomes Keats. I don't remember the exact poem about a bird flying or the innocent. And she becomes innocence when she speaks of poetry. And in that moment, I didn't know she wanted to create or she liked poetry that much. And in that moment that I listened to her, I didn't know about Keats and Shelley. She's taken Victorian or whatever, English literature, poetry. That inspires me to go online and I don't know why I'm doing all this, just to go check out Keats and those beautiful Shelley, Keats, Percy, those 19th century beautiful sort of sensitive, boyish-looking poets. Okay. Then comes my friend Arnold. Arnold's great guy, in Cincinnati. Why Arnold is successful? Because of his persona. What Arnold brings to the room, brings to the atmosphere, is energy, love. He's funny, smart, creative dude. He's 48, but we don't think he acts like a 25-year-old. And we're in Louisville for the forecast, so great music. And we're walking. We're at a farmer's market, local market. And we're eating fruits and vegetables, so on and so forth. And I guess whatever, he has a fucking tomato, bites it, it hits all over my face, flash. I'm like, what the fuck? Instantly start laughing. Tomato in my face. Everybody else is laughing as I got fucking sees this tomato juice and seeds and shit. And it was hilarious. And I remember with Arnold, it's letting things go. He never got a bad parking spot. And the universe will take care of you and all that stuff. Because Arnold has creativity inside. Very much so. And I wish Arnold the best out in Singapore. That he is a very talented, gifted individual. And he could do so much with his life and all that stuff and inspiration. And I'll end with this, as my man Arnold picks me up one day as I'm working at the University of Cincinnati. We go out to lunch. He pulls up in his Beamer, right, rocking 325. And he's like, let's go, man. I was just through the hood bumping fuck the police. So this fucking little short fucking, I don't fuck Arnold's like 5'4", short little fucking Filipino dude. And we're at the we're at fucking Forecastle and we're at some stand and some dude fucking, dude, you look like the Buddha. Bro, come on. Man, really? That fucking original? You're gonna be that fucking ignorant racist? Arnold's really not all that fucking meditative and shit, dude. Arnold's a fucking wild dude, man. I love that cat. He just goes, he's got a lot of energy, living life to the fullest, man. He teaches me a lot of things. And Arnold's old school, his ability to just spark up conversations with anybody at any time. He just has a very warm, inviting, engaging, welcoming personality. So, I don't know if I have anything more left in me to play. No. I'm getting real deep, y'all. I'm bringing out fucking backup. Yeah, right. Check out this deep.